People who own XRP should think that this is their last chance to really make money and maybe even make a lot of money. I say this because three big things are happening at the same time: the price of XRP and other technical indicators like buying signals, events in politics like the Federal Reserve printing money, and third, where the money is going. After all of this, I'm going to show you in today's movie a detailed analysis that shows why I believe the odds are really in favor of XRP. At the end, you can decide for yourself what the movie means, but I do have some really cool and important crypto news for you that I don't think anyone, XRP user or not, should miss. And it's clear that nothing I say here is financial advice. It's just my opinion that I'm sharing with you. If you want to get financial advice, you should talk to a financial manager, but you should still make your own decisions about your money. Now I'm going to talk about gold. Why are we talking about gold in a movie about XRP? The fact that banks are buying gold is a very strong sign that they don't want to take chances as much. As for what this has to do with anything, the fact that banks in some of the world's biggest economies are buying gold shows that they believe something dangerous could happen that could have a big impact on the markets. This also shows how money will start moving around. When we look ahead, this is what we know will happen. The number of central banks that think the world's gold reserves will grow over the next year has reached a record high of 43%. A further 76% of those surveyed think that gold will make up a bigger part of the world's reserves in the next 5 years, while the same number of respondents, 73% of those surveyed, think that their central bank will hold less US dollars in the future. This is what they think will happen. The US dollar will lose its value and gold will rise in price. At the same time, record amounts of gold have been stored around the world. Bitcoins used to be worth less than $20,000, 0 cents. Each became worth more than $111,000, 0 cents, which is a lot more than gold, silver, and all of these other valuable metals put together. People who think that gold reserves are going to rise will probably buy more gold. The same thing will probably happen with Bitcoin. People will probably buy more Bitcoin, which will cause the price of Bitcoin to change. There is a strong link between gold and Bitcoin, but it's not an absolute link. This is an interesting time in history because people are saying that Bitcoin is a good way to protect against inflation, and that it, along with XRP and other cryptocurrencies, can help us get through these tough times. We know that money comes in and out of crypto all the time. XRP gets more money and other things. Altcoins are getting much attention right now, but who is buying them? BlackRock and other big companies are buying Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and other cryptocurrencies, but regular people aren't interested in them at all. What does that mean? Whatever you guys think it means. We can't be sure because they don't talk about the assets they're secretly collecting in public, and the media doesn't talk about it at all. That's why, well, I'll let you decide in the comments. Also, the Federal Reserve is under a lot of pressure right now to start printing money and lowering interest rates. One of the Fed chairs recently had the guts to say that they think rates should be dropped in July. If you watch both of my channels, you may have heard me talk about this. Not a surprise that Trump is mad at Jerome Powell for not cutting interest rates. In a new post on Truth Social, someone who hates Trump is called a jerk by Trump. Rate cuts could save the U.S. $1 trillion, 0 cents a year. Also, please send these rate cuts to the stock market, the cryptocurrency market, and almost every other asset class. I think we can all agree that this would be very nice. It would allow trillions of dollars to flow back into the cryptocurrencies we love so much. Thank you. At the end, Trump says he might change his mind about. Trump seems to think he knows how to fire Powell before the end of his term in 2028, which is very interesting information. The last thing I didn't talk about yet is the technical signs. The weekly XRP picture is what I'm going to show you now. This chart is very important for more than one reason. I just want to point out times when the weekly XRP chart has shown some upward movement, like when XRP was selling well below $2 a cent in April and March. This happened not long ago, about 2 months ago, and XRP jumped up to 265 almost right away. Most importantly, during election season, during the week of November 4th, when Trump was sworn in as president, People got together for one of the craziest events XRP has ever seen. There were oversold days like this one with a 17% drop one week, a 79.9% rise the next, a 35.9% rise the next, a 59.9% rise the following, and so on. This happened 5 weeks in a row with only green money being printed. After that, we had another great week or a few weeks of printing right here too, and we finally reached our peak on January 20th. We all agreed that was amazing and would love to see it happen again. Here we are again with XRP getting ready for this amazing golden cross scenario that helped us. If you look at the technicals on the 1-day chart, it looks like XRP is about to be oversold. You can see for yourself that we'll be oversold on 1 day here. This is an area where the stochastic RSI has generally been very accurate. There have been several red days. Check out this picture to see that I've been buying more than once. I'm about to buy more if the price of a coin drops below $2, 0 cents, because we all saw what happened the last time we did this on April 7th. We hit $161, 0 cents a coin, and then had that V-shaped rise back up, huge recovery. You can make a lot of money if you buy something for $65, 0 cents, and then sell it somewhere else for $2.60. If the price of $1 of XRP goes up, just imagine how much money you could make with 5x leverage. That's why I think we're looking at this kind of potential, and that's what I'm getting ready for in my group, Crypto Crusaders. I also really believe that this next big rally will be the last rally in altcoins for this bull run. Every indicator is lining up so perfectly, and I am even more ready for this than I was in November when I told you guys 3 to 4 months ago that it was going to happen. I think it will happen again. And this time it will be explosive and we will 100% kill it. This is our last chance. Really make it in this bull run. If you want to join my free crypto group where I talk about all of my trades, click on the Crypto Crusaders link below, follow our 3-step process, and in a moment you'll be signed up. From there, pick either NX or BTCC based on which one is available where you live. Fill out this form with your email address and exchange user ID. You'll get access by email and can use Telegram and Discord right away. Let's do this. Please remember that nothing I say is financial advice. If you need that, talk to a financial expert. If you liked the video, please click the like and subscribe buttons.